this room. Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe. Yo, Michael T. Porter here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys give a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. Don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my ching. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, to get exclusive content that nobody else in the world has, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Before I play this video, I just want to say, you know, the world's been crazy. It's crazy now. Look like it ain't gonna get no damn better. I mean, the hands are up. They still sicking dogs on nigga. Not at the same rate, but they love putting them dogs on the nigga ass. They love putting dogs on the nigga ass. And then a certain group out there, they pretend they still gonna find a way to justify it. And then when we press the issue, we get popped in the mouth.
That's scientifically proved that you was adjusting my seat.
That's not science.
It is, and just let it go.
It's not science.
I said let it go.
I'm just thinking.
Y'all go ahead, check out this video, and I'm going to be right back with you. Let's go.
Shocking newly released police body cam video and the investigation into what it shows. A police dog attacking an unarmed black man as he was trying to surrender. And what now? We want to warn you, of course, that some of the video you're about to see is tough.
Now, I see that his hands is up.
Police body cam video and the investigation into what it shows. A police dog attacking an unarmed black man as he was trying to surrender. And what now? We want to warn you, of course, that some of the video...
Hands are up. There's a lot of people out there said the cops are just doing their job. They're just doing their job. Black people are criminals. They get what they deserve. We got to get this scum off the streets. Like I said time and time again, there's a certain group out there that really wish they can do this to black people. But this is why even when the cops are in the wrong, they support the cops, because that's what they really want to do to black folk. They really want to sick dogs on us and do all type of horrific things. Hands are up. He's complying with the law. Look what they do to him. I ain't surprised no more.
Video you're about to see is tough to watch. So ABC's Alex Brachet joins us now with more. Good morning to you, Alex.
Good morning, Gio. Yes, this video is tough to watch, and it's raising some big questions about use of force and also jurisdiction when multiple law enforcement agencies respond to a scene. This morning, growing outrage over this police body camera footage showing an officer releasing a canine to attack an unarmed black driver surrendering.
Look, he's on the ground. I don't know if y'all can see right by this officer's left elbow. He's on the ground, his hands in the sky. Nothing happened. They're gonna sweep this under the rug. Look at this, look at this.
After a highway chase. It happened about an hour and a half south of Columbus. Officers tried to pull Jadarius Rose over for a missing rear mud flap. The 23-year-old refused, starting a chase. Rose at one point stopping. Get out of the truck! And as officers ordered him out of the rig at gunpoint, he took off again. 7 minutes later in the video, police able to slow him down using spike strips. As Rose gets out of the cab, his hands in the air surrendering, a highway patrolman spots Circleville police officer Ryan Speakman approaching with his canine, warning Speakman not to use the dog.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the...
So, as y'all can see, one of the officers, like 20 of them out there, one of them says, like he's close to the camera, he says, do not release the dog while his hands are up. That certain group, if y'all listening, did you just hear what the police officer said? I ain't making up shit. Black people ain't making up shit. People with common sense of all ethnicities, we ain't making up shit. He just said, don't release the dog. Now look what happened.
dog.
As Rose gets on his knees, Officer Speakman commands the dog to attack.
Get the dog off of it! Get the dog!
One officer seen covering her face as they work to pry the dog off of Rose's arm.
Nobody's trying to hurt you. Just let the dog bite me. All you had to do was stop, brother. I did stop. I don't feel safe.
So wait a minute. He said all you have to do was stop, brother. Oh my God, this country is dangerous. Every time I walk out the door, I be thinking about a whole bunch of scenarios be playing in my mind every time I walk out the door, because I'm a nigga, right? I'm a black man, whatever you want to call it. He said none of this would have happened, you just would have stopped. He said he did stop. And she's talking about the little chase. You signed up to chase people. Criminals signed up to run. Cops signed up to chase people. The man stopped. He's on the ground with his hands up. And the officer said, don't release that dog with his hands up. And now the cops playing dumb. They're trying to spin it. Oh, they gonna spin it. Now the cop's the victim. Black man get his ass beat. Cop's the victim.
That highway patrolman who warned against using the K9 later heard talking to colleagues.
Was that not loud enough? You said it 3-4 multiple times.
If the officers feel that there is clearly a safety issue for the officers or citizens in the proximity, they may well use a dog. But the point being, you can't send a dog without getting into excessive force issues on somebody with their hands up.
Rose was given first aid and taken into custody. Circleville's police department tells ABC News the incident is being investigated by the Use of Force Review Board.
Lord,
and Rose, again, was unarmed, according to Highway Patrol. He told troopers that he was
unarmed, hands to the sky. Baby Jesus, can you hear me? I didn't messed up again. Baby Jesus, can you hear me? I ain't living right. I'm just trying to get this truck. Now, I don't know what he was smuggling. I do not know what he was smuggling. But it must have been something important in there, because he tried to get away. But baby Jesus, can you hear me? My hands are to the sky. My knees are on the ground. And they still sent the dog on me to bite my black ass. Can somebody hear me? The lady walked away because, first off, the lady walked away because the one that's covering her mouth, she said, ooh, she knows somebody going to be in trouble because she knows the protocols now. See, that officer's smart. There was a lot of smart. Now, I do have to say, I ain't one of them niggas that's just going to be like, you know, I have my position. I'm just on the position of fairness. But there's a lot of crooked civilians. There's a lot of crooked cops. This whole world's crooked in my eyes. So, but I am fair. A handful of those officers knew the protocol. That's why he said don't release the dog with the hands up. That's why the lady covered her mouth. She knew somebody gonna get in trouble. It's documented on camera, and she covered her mouth. Ooh, that dog bit his black ass. After the sergeant said don't do it, ooh, she knew somebody gonna get in trouble. And then they overheard the officer that said don't release that dog. He said, was I loud enough? So there's a certain group out there that believe cops do no wrong. Cops don't make mistakes. They're doing what they're supposed to. They are inflicting as much pain on black folk and other minorities as much as possible, and they're going to get applauded every time, whether or not they are in the wrong or in the right. As long as you putting boots in the nigga ass, that's what they want to see, because they really want to do it to us themselves, but they can't because they cowards.
Just trying to make deliveries in the area and make it back home. The NAACP Columbus chapter president says that she was afraid for Rose and traumatized after watching that video. Janae?
It certainly was.
Do y'all want to hear my opinion? Do y'all want to hear my opinion? Of course you do. That's why you're here. I don't know why that person let the dog go after it's been instructed to not to. After that officer's been instructed not to let the damn dog go, but they did. But they did. Now that nigga all bit up, and then I can't believe the officer said that the dog biting him, he brought it on himself because of the police chase. Like I said in the video, cops signed up to chase, criminals signed up to run. I mean, man, I just miss simple times. Everything was understood. Everything wasn't fugazi. There was no trickeration. It wasn't no maze. It wasn't written in hieroglyphics. You understood clearly what you signed up for. Cops get on you, you acting a fool, ass get whooped. Criminals see the cops come, it's time to book, it's time to shake, it's time to bake, it's time to roll. Now, I don't know why he sent them on a police chase. I'm trying to figure out what was in that damn truck. I'm trying to figure out, was it drugs? Was it guns?
Was he smuggling human beings? I don't know. I'm thinking the worst because you don't know what people be plotting. But it couldn't have been that bad because they would have told us. They would have been, oh, he got so many kilos of the good stuff. Oh, he got his ass bit up over a mud flap. All this started because he had a missing mud flap. Man, go get you a damn mud flap. No. I'm gonna have to scale back and come on, bruh. I mean, I know right now the truck drivers ain't getting paid that good, but you can at least get you a damn mud flap. Go down to Walmart or who's that? Any one of them shops that services big rigs. Come on, man, get you a mud flap. You know you need one of them things to keep them boys off you, to keep them wolves off you. In this case, a canine, to keep them canines off your black ass. Go get you a mud flap. Stop with the bullshit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Was this dog being let loose on this black man justified? Or were the cops out of line? I'm gone.